right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with God's Raid. I know we haven't played in a while, but you know what? We're doing a uncommon kind of marathon here. We're gonna be messing around with some uncommons, and I know on this account we did do this for a little bit, but you know what? We're gonna mess with it now. So here we go. Let's go back into it. So let's look at our heroes. As of right now, we are working with all uncommons. So yeah, as you can see, we're only working with the uncommon heroes. There's only 8, so it's not like we can do much. All right. But we did get some interesting stuff, and we're slowly working our way through some things here. So we do have Vidar on Mr. Viking Warrior. He's basically our tank. He's got about 126,000 HP. We've only been playing for I think now 6 days now. So yeah, we've only got 6 days on this account. We got all these guys up to 7 star. We just got to get 6 star. We do need to get some gold because we can ascend every single one of them. All right, to see we have a couple the transcendence. So it is available on most of them. But basically, we have Vidar on Viking Warrior because we want this extra defense and we want this boost to his HP. We've got 80% boost to HP. So he is really big and really HP heavy. We have some green, some purple gear on him, some blue. We're slowly kind of working our way through the gear to try to get some stuff. I think on this account, we're going to focus mainly on the purples. We're going to try to get them all to 13. We only have one hero with a 13 weapon, and it is 5 star as of right now. I think. Yeah, we were able to get the 5 star just before. We do need to do some training. I think actually we have a training here. Yeah, let's give him one. We want him to stay alive more. That's really the goal here. Attack speed, increased duration. Yeah, that's a tough one because we don't know which one we want. I guess we'll go with this. We'll do that. We'll take some less. We'll take less damage. All right. So there you go. So that's Viking Warrior. We have Poseidon on our Goblin Shaman. So yeah, he's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. He has the increased attack with this god. He has increased accuracy, and he has at the start of every battle. At the start of every battle, he gets a barrier. So that's also really cool. We also got this rare piece here, which also gives him a barrier that absorbs 4% damage equal to 4% HP at the start of the battle. So that's actually kind of cool. We got an extra piece on that. Um, yeah, I mean he's kind of moving around. We got some stuff. I got lucky on a few pieces here, but I'm not like we're not working on anything specific for him right now. We're really just working on, as you can see, the power struggle. Right, 36,000. He's 28,000. But boom, we've got a 46,000 power fire wizard. So we did get a legendary weapon here. We may not keep this on him. We're just gonna kind of work it through. I got screwed up here, and unfortunately, this only went to 8. So yeah, we may not even use this weapon. I don't even kind of care about it. So we'll see how it goes. Once I get a purple, we'll get that to 13, and then we'll work that up. But as of right now, that's just what he's got. We have a few other pieces with attack up, as you can see on his purple gear. And he is using Artemis. Reason being, it gives him more attack on his range, and it gives him more accuracy on his range. So we definitely want that. And then this skill is awesome. Obviously, hits the 700%. So that one's really fun. That's why we're doing it. We've also got Noel Spearman. He was actually one of the ones we were using on one of the other accounts too when we were doing uncommons. This dude is awesome. We also have the passive that does the ability to use his skill at the start of the battle. So right off the cuff in the arena, he just plows through people's faces with his skill, and it's kind of funny because he does a lot of damage. He's got 50,000 power right now. He's like the strongest one as of right now. We do have his weapon at 10. I repaired it so we can upgrade it. We just got to get some upgrade pieces and some gold, and we're going to try and get that to 13. I have one more hammer, so I'm hoping we can get that to a 5 star weapon pretty soon. I think the other 5 star was on someone. Here we go, on her. Funny enough, I could put it on someone else, and it'd probably be smart to do it, but nah, we'll keep it for now. So we got this 5 star weapon as of right now. It is plus 13. We got a few good stats. I mean, we got attack, penetration. We got some ultimate. I wish it was more defensive, but unfortunately, that's just what we got. So we may end up switching this to someone else, honestly. I don't know who yet. We might even put it on my damage dealer, but it's 597 attack, and this one has 490. So to be honest, I think maybe it might be in our best interest to do that. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to unequip this and put it on my mage because that's more important, right? Manage equipment. We want my duder to be stronger. Equip this. Boom. It actually dropped him, which is funny. I actually dropped his power, but that's okay. This is going to give her more HP anyway. So there you go. Now we have better skills, better pizza, Papa John's. We're also using Wing Demon. I'm slowly moving gear from these guys onto the secondary heroes. So we do have the Wing Demon. He has Fangbo as his god. Actually, let's back out of here. Let's get out of there. Um, Actually, we didn't go through everybody. We didn't go through her. So basically, we have Cert on her, and he is now 2 star. We have plenty of other stuff. He's the worst one for her, but he does light everything on fire, so it kind of works out. We have 2 legendary pieces on her now, and we do have this piece for increased defense. But we would like to get some more HP on her. She's at 102, which ain't bad. I'm okay with that. We got, like I said, Fangbo on Wing Demon, so he's cool. He has the increased melee damage and he has increased attack speed. We're going to switch that one out eventually. We have Loki on Burning Fist, so we were able to get him. That's a cool god. I think it's going to be really cool to have him on there. We've got Goblin Shield Boy. He's got Assure, which basically does a crit increase on orcs and increased attack and magic speed. And then we've got our 2 undead heroes. He's got Eros, which basically has ranged accuracy is higher and HP is higher. We're going to switch all of these out to something else. This one is the only one I'm probably going to keep. That is attack of ranged heroes and accuracy increased by 16%. We're going to use him because he actually does some stuff with ultimate skills, which is why we like him. We're trying to find gods that don't require magic points to use in conjunction with other heroes because we don't really want to use them right now until we get some of the better ones. We do have a few good gods, but as you can see, we have a reasonable amount of heroes. They made it a lot easier to get heroes. I'll tell you that, man. You get like 100 summons right in the beginning, and yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. We're about to get what is this? Oh, look at that! We can actually summon a Yeti. I didn't even know we could get him. Boom, new hero Yeti. I didn't even know I didn't have him. I thought I did have him already. Whatever. So good. All right, so we've got 18,000 gems, and let's take a look at our gods. We did just get a new god. We ended up fusing some gods, and we got Shiva. So yeah, he's a pretty cool hero, but as of right now, we're just going to focus on Vidar. We still have more pieces, so we can ascend him, right? Ascendance. Yeah, you go. We need 20 to level him up. We did do some fusions, but whatever. And it worked out in our favor because we ended up getting Ares to 2 star. And I think we need 2 more pieces, right? Yeah, we need 2 more pieces of him, and we can get another ascendance on him so that we can start building up his skill because his divinity thing is awesome. Obviously, increased attack by 200% to everyone, which is nice, especially in conjunction with Poseidon. He has a 4 star skill right here. Sorry, this one, 4 star skill, which does 975% damage. So yeah, he hits pretty hard. And we've got Artemis to 2 star, and we've got Cert to 2 star. So basically, Vidar is our strongest hero god as of this moment. Well, strongest in the sense that it's the highest level. So that's basically what we've been working with. All right. Now we're in the campaign. We are on very hard. We just finished. We have completely finished hard, and we have completely finished normal. So yeah, we're moving through pretty easily. It's not like it's super hard. Let's go in and just see how it's looking on very hard. Here we go. This is where we're probably going to end up seeing a breakdown of power. We're 200,000 power total for our entire team, so we're actually moving along pretty easily. The bosses that are going to give us trouble are going to be the skeleton because we just don't do enough damage. But we might at this point be strong enough to kind of overpower them. Now, what I've been doing here is I've been leaving it on auto. All right, we still have a lot of power to get from using the upgrade, so we're going to try to do that soon. But as you can see, they're kind of just smacking things down. This is where things get a little rough, is because now we don't want these guys getting their skills off, say. But so far, it's not too bad. As long as they don't get their skill off, we're good. And then we do attack up right here. All right, and then we slap them with this wave, boom, and they are dead. See? Not so hard, huh? Especially when you're using uncommons. It's kind of funny when you do this, right? You're like, oh, I actually got lucky with a lot of the heroes that we have right now. It's kind of funny. We got some pretty good gear and we're moving along pretty quickly. They give you a lot of free stuff, which is nice. Oh, no, sorry. And the fact that we have them almost all to 6 star is also helping here a lot. So now, do I think that these guys are going to get as far? I don't know. We'll find out. It's like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be playing this game for too long. We're just kind of messing around with it right now. We're going to give it we're going to do a couple new videos. Like I said, I'm not planning on turning this into a giant thing. This is going to be a side kind of thing for everybody. So if you're looking for just fun content with a little bit of uncommon heroes and God's Raid, then you are in the right place. And I remember when this would have been impossible. When we tried this before, it was so hard. But there you go. See, we already got one guy dead. It was unfortunately the one hero that mattered because he has our attack up. We got unlucky there. So when that happens here, basically what we're going to do is we're going to do a wave because we're not trying to get full. Like, we don't really care about getting 3 stars right now. We're just trying to beat them, get the rewards, and beat the quests. So there you go. Boom, look at that. Hit them real hard. So we could rerun this, and I'm sure we could get a 3 star on that. That was just an unlucky run. Sometimes what we'll have to do is we'll use Ares in the second round just to speed things up. Because the problem I've been noticing with this team specifically is that we get into some trouble with some of the tankier foes because it's essentially it just destroys our time. So when we use Ares on the second run, that does tend to help. We also have what's his name? I forgot his name. Hodor. So we can decrease the accuracy. Another thing that works here is that when we get a tank that's really strong, we'll use this. We'll use my arrow shot to kind of take out that tank real quick. The only thing that kills us really is these extra damage dealers. They kind of suck, but we're gonna do attack up here and then wait a second, and then boom, shielded up. Everyone's dead. See? Just freaking wipes them out. So easy to get through this, even with a bunch of uncommons, which is fun. Um, that's enough for this. We're going to go in. Oh, nice. 1600. The other thing is we're getting a lot of power from our Legion, which is funny because we're leveling up so damn fast that we're getting a lot of power just from that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's just show some other stuff, and then maybe we'll come back to this. All right, so let's get out of here. We're actually getting some gold pretty quickly. Oh, we got some stuff. Here we go. 10 more pieces for Poseidon. We actually have 8 on him already, I think, so we can upgrade him pretty soon. All right, let's go into Arena. We are on Silver 2. As you can see, day 6. So far, it hasn't been that bad. I mean, we're up against nothing that's super intense. Here we go, 126, 28. These are stronger fights. Let's do a consecutive battle. We'll just do a couple fights here just to see how it goes. I leave it on auto, and that's fine. It's just funny to watch these uncommons kind of wreck a bunch of legendaries. It's I've gotten my ass handed to me a few times, so don't think that it doesn't happen. But yeah, it does happen when they get real lucky. But usually it kind of just goes the way you just saw. They just die. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're dead. And the good news is that if we get any of our skills off, because we're only using heroes that have skills um, that matter. So I'll take an attack up on my whole team. I'll take a wave hit with Poseidon, or I will take a single damage with Artemis. So either one works. And you see what I mean? My little knoll just gets that attack off right at the beginning, and then boom, another one dead, and they're all gone. Isn't that cool? So yeah, Knoll's actually honestly one of the freaking strongest heroes I've seen in a little while here. Even for an uncommon, he's like when built correctly, he could be a monster. Like if somebody really put some effort into a knoll, I think you would see some serious damage. So now look, look at that. That is the best skill to have on him. Like I didn't realize how good it was to have that passive on him where he does his skill right at the beginning. Like dude, he just throws that spear and does like an insane amount of damage. And it's really good for the campaign too because if he gets it off and kills the healer in one hit, that saves you a lot of trouble. It also stops you from having to have somebody go to the back of the line. You know what I mean? Because he's just going to look, boom, dead. That like saves us a lot of problems with Duke because Duke is the biggest jerk in the arena. And yeah, there's a couple of gods that I'm looking forward to getting. There's a few that are like really good from the last time that we played, and I think I don't remember their names offhand, but they have a lot of really good skills. The one that, boosts your attack by 300% or something like that, right? When somebody revives, things like that. Those are going to be the guys that we really want to bring into here because that's going to be what we're going to be up against. We're going to get freaking skellies and all these reviving. So boosting our attack by 300% is going to be nice. Look at that. Oh my God, that Knoll, dude. He just freaking wrecks you. Look at that right in the face. Not even a problem. Granted, we are fighting heroes that are much lower level than us. I'm basically using all the arena fights that I possibly can when we do this. That being said, I mean we're uncommon. We should die. You know what I mean? Let's see. There you go. Look at that. Their main damage dealer dead. Even with Banshee in here, they were able to do it. Now, we do, like I said, we've gotten our ass kicked before. It does happen. So far, it's been pretty good. There you go. Attack up. Little 175% attack increase, making us do some serious booty shaking. Dope. Dead. That attack up with Artemis is so good. It's so good. But yeah, I mean, so far, it hasn't been that bad. We're not going to see um, any real like worries in this arena for a little while. We're not going to see anything that's going to really bother us. There'll be the occasional person who spent a ton of money and has every single mystic. It's going to happen. So it's fine. Like I think we've lost. We can look at it afterwards what our win loss ratio is. But yeah, these guys just freaking wreck everything, dude. They just kind of smack them in the face. And now you say, there you go, silver 3, we're moving forward. All right, so now we got 131. So this one's 70K less than us right now. We did just upgrade. So like we were around 170 before. Now that we're at 200. See, this is a more tanky team. So they might take a little bit more time. But yeah, we go. Artemis coming in with the smackdown. Our tank might actually get killed here. Look at that. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes my healer just wrecks everybody. See, but this is why I was saying, like, the cat girl isn't, like, the strongest thing in the world. Oh, wow, she actually got healed. But this is what I was saying. Sometimes just having the wrong... Look at that. Oh, my God. That's crazy how much HP we got. Look at that. Tons of HP out of that skill. Yeah, cat girl's not that good, by the way. She's like, eh. I have my orc, and we're going to try him out. All right, so this is going to be a fun one because this is a higher tier team, but they're not as strong as us technically, but this is a pretty reasonable set of heroes. Let's see how they handle themselves. All right, all right, good. We at least killed the main problem. I don't think anyone else here is a big problem. Why would you do that? Why would you give that to your tank? The tank had that skill, was it Heimdall, right? The one that he actually teleports you to the back row. Like, the worst thing you could do is teleport your tank to the back row. Unless you have a tank that's like super duper strong. See, here we go. We got not this fight, but the next one. Oh, tell me this is the last fight. That's gonna suck. I really wanted to do that. That was the last fight. We're out of fights. I was gonna say the next fight is like super good. It's like all Mystic Heroes. It would have been fun to do. Maybe we'll get it back. We'll see. But there you go. This is where I've seen some issues. Is on stuff like that where like the healer just keeps healing themselves. Really annoying. But whatever. Whatever. They're done. We beat them. All right, so they're dead. So now we got some 10 wins out of 10 in Silver 3. Nice. Like I said, we're low tier right now. We're not even fighting teams that are technically on our level, so I'm not gonna gloat. It's not something to gloat about. There you go. We got a nice 100,000 gold. Or was that a million? No, that's 100. It was close enough. Good enough. And we got a new hero. So there we go. We're almost moving forward. We're gonna get into some good stuff here soon. So I'm hoping we can get all that done. Event. We also just got the last I think, yeah, we got the last reward here. Nice. Perfect. Boink. And that's for what? That's for Mythic Gear. So there you go. We got another piece. So that's cool. As far as challenge goes, we are not too far in there. Tower, we got to floor 100 because I missed the first day. So we would have been at 120, but that's fine. World boss, we didn't really do too much because we did it before. We have 1 million damage so far. Nothing crazy. The maze, we've gotten to, I think, stage 9 on everything. Yeah, because that was the last quest that just happened for the starting thing. So we can push forward into some of these higher end areas. Probably we can probably beat 10 at least. We could probably actually beat up to like 15 at this point. It just depends. I mean, if I do it on auto, maybe not. But if I don't do auto and I let the and I use the main attacks, I think it would be fine. But yeah, we can just save up our energy here, wait for the attack up, and then just blast everybody. It's not going to be super hard. We'll wait for this. This is 4. What would we need? 9? I'm so glad they upgraded the damage. There we go. 8. We'll use our attack up now. And then as soon as this pops up, we're good. Smack. Look at that. Just wrecks that dude right in half. And we don't even have these guys maxed yet. Like, I could imagine what they do when they have like 200 or 300 plus attack. It's going to be crazy. Even on uncommons, man. It's all about gods, man. And we actually put it on auto for a little while. There you go, 10 done. We actually put it on auto for a little while on in the gods area. So we have a reasonable amount of stuff there. Most of these are pretty easy. Like I said, we beat 10 here. I've been farming stage 10 just because it's easy. I haven't really gone forward because it can be slow and I just didn't have time. So we can probably push forward here. As far as maze enhancement, same thing. Like I said, we're pushing into stage 10 on most of these, but it's not super hard. Cloudscape, I don't even know where we're at here. We just kind of started. It really just opened. I don't know if we're strong enough for this because this number doesn't mean anything. What? Oh, that's right. I forgot we started new. All right, so let's make sure our team is set correctly. There you go. Tanks up front, my healer to the back. And we put him here because we like that. Let's see how this team does. We're going to leave this on full auto. I want to see how they handle themselves in this fight. There you go, full. We'll see if they can stay alive. Because remember, the 96k damage, like I know it's like, oh, you're double the power. Like in Cloudscape, that does not matter. Not even 1 bit does it matter. These guys are insanely overpowered for no reason, and they do tons of damage comparative to your team. So don't think that just because your team's stronger, and power wise that you're going to be able to beat this because it's not true. I mean, we got wrecked on one of the fights before. There you go. We're on stage 3. Looks like we might get. Oh, nice. We got a big. Ooh, perfect. I wasn't worried about this fight specifically, but I figured we would give it a shot. We may see some struggle toward the end of this. I definitely don't know if we can beat it with 3 heroes right now. That might be a little rough. It's so funny that that's one of the challenges. It's always a challenge. Like, oh, beat it with like one guy who doesn't have any skills on him. Oh, we get a legendary piece of weapon here, piece of gear, some gold, some silver. I mean, there's nothing much here that I'm really too worried about. But yeah, that's where we're at there. We were able to push forward in it. I just wanted to kind of go over most of the stuff in here so you guys can see where we're at. And like I said, we'll do a couple of videos on this game with the uncommons. I think it's fun. Claim this. Boom, boom, boom. Um, so as far as everything else goes, though, oh, actually, let's just summon these heroes real quick. We're getting close. We've been getting reasonable amounts of heroes. I'm more interested in the gods. Tomorrow we get another another what is that? What are they called? Another mythic tier god. So that's going to be nice. These summons are just as useless as any other summon. It's kind of funny. They're just pointless. All right, hero summons get another 10 pull here. We actually got a lot of legendaries right off the cuff, so that's kind of cool. We don't even need them right now. We just need uncommons. Oh, there you go. Perfect. See, we got everything we needed. We don't need any of that stuff, so it's fine. We actually can fuse them all we want. Go to God Summons. I don't think we have any yet. We don't have any. Go to Hero Summons, Hero Fusion. So here, I'm trying to save up pieces now, as you can see, for the for God. What is it? The ordeal. What is that thing called? The not the Pandora's box. The God's thing. I'll show you. We're trying to save them so that we can upgrade our resistance. As you can see, we have a reasonable amount of pieces. I haven't really been focused on trying to get any more legendary pieces. We're just going to save and see what we get and kind of hope that we get something that we want. Eventually, we may, it depends. It depends how I feel. We may end up pushing into some uncommon heroes. I mean, some rare heroes, just working through rares. But first, we are going to upgrade all of these guys. Probably the regular commons. We'll probably upgrade all of them first, just to get the extra star levels and to do stuff once we max this team. That'll give us at least a little bit more power on this team itself. There's nothing that says I can't use any other hero. I'm not making any real rules here, but I'm just really saying that I want to do only uncommons as my main teams, and we'll use them and then slowly just level up other heroes. Maybe we'll keep them, maybe we won't. Who the hell knows? All right, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, things you want to talk about, if you like this uncommon type thing, let me know because I'm actually doing it on Raid as well, and we're going to do it on God's Raid for a little bit just for funsies, and then maybe we'll find another game that we can do some more uncommon heroes and just kind of see. So if you have a recommendation for the uncommon fun times that we're going to be doing over the next few weeks, yeah, I mean, let me know. I'm definitely down to see what you guys are all about and what games you guys play. I mean, there's plenty of games out there that are going to be really hard to do anything in with uncommons. This game is actually probably the least hard that I've seen with uncommons only, just because we can get so many overpowered gear pieces for them that it actually kind of just doesn't matter and you're just overpowering everything because they've changed the beginning of the game a little bit and you get a lot more gods, you get a lot more summons, you get a lot more potions, you get a lot more things that can build your team up. And I also know the game pretty well, so I just go into like I said, I went into the gods tower and just freaking went crazy and just kept it on auto and came out with a bunch of potions. That's why I was able to level my gods pretty quickly. Glory to the Legion. See, we've already got an 8% boost in on day 6, which is nice. So that's a good little boost right there. And this is what I was talking about. God's grace. There you go. God's grace. We're trying to level these up. So we have a lot that we can still do, as you can see here. So we're going to be saving up some of these guys. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get some more. And maybe when we do the tower, it'll give us some boost. But like I said, if you guys have any comments, things you want to talk about, things you want to discuss, feel free to leave a comment below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We do a live show every single week, and you can become a member for $1.99 a month, which basically gives you access to all my videos as soon as I post them. You get emojis and you get a free video every week with no commercials, just for you, just for members only. So it's kind of nice. And just remember, I never lock any major content behind a paywall. So yeah, I'm not gonna beat something that's awesome and then be like, oh, you got to be a member. Like, members videos are mainly for you guys as bonuses and for supporting the channel. They're just extra stuff like leveling, things like that. It's kind of fun. All right, so yeah, this is God's Raid Uncommon World with the dumbest heroes that you could possibly play God's Raid with. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys Take care.